There's no doubt Calgary is a beautiful place to live, but how much does it really cost to live here? Today we're going to break down the monthly expenses, so whether you are considering moving here or you're just curious, you've come to the right place. Let's get into it. One of the biggest draws Calgary has is the quality of life you get here at a much more affordable price compared to some of the other major Canadian cities. In fact, Calgary is ranked as the most livable city in all of North America and the 5th most livable city in the world. Let's start by talking about rent. This is obviously going to be your largest expense when living here, and it can vary dramatically depending on the property type and what area of the city you're renting. As a side note, I will be making a separate video where I break down the cost of purchasing a home here, but today we're strictly going to be talking about rentals. The most popular website people use here to look for rentals is rentfaster.ca. According to their stats, the average price for a 1-bedroom condo is $1,300, and the average price for a 3-bedroom house is $2,250. Let's have a look at what is currently available for each property type. First, we're going to have a look at the inner city, and then we're going to have a look at homes in the suburbs. Okay, the first condo we have here is downtown. This one's listed at $1,260 a month. It has 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, and 560 square feet. And this is in the heart of downtown, right next to one of the C train stations here. Condo number 2 is in East Village, a great downtown community. This one's listed at $1,311, has 1 bed, 1 bath, and 570 square feet. Moving on to the suburbs, we have a great little condo here in Seton. This one's listed at $1,350, has 2 bedrooms, 1 bath, and over 700 square feet. And lastly, we have a condo in the suburbs of Skyview. This one's listed at $1,229 and has 2 beds, 2 full baths. Next, we have 3-bedroom homes. So we're going to start in the inner city communities. This first one's in St. Andrew Heights. This one's listed at $2,150 a month. It is an older home. It has had some upgrades over the years. This one has 3 bedrooms, just 1 bath, and 1,275 square feet. Next, we have a townhome in Mount Pleasant. So this is an infill. This is going to be pretty typical if you're looking inner city in this price range. It's going to be hard to find a single family home, especially one that is newer or upgraded. This one is listed at $2,200 a month, has 3 bedrooms, 3.5 baths, and 1,800 square feet. Moving on to the suburbs, you're going to get a lot more bang for your buck here. This first one is in Royal Oak. It's listed at $2,100, has 2,200 square feet, 3 beds, and 2.5 baths. And lastly, we have one in the beautiful community of Auburn Bay. This one's listed at $2,250, so right on average here, and it has 3 bedrooms, 2.5 baths, and over 1,700 square feet. Next up is utilities. Again, this can vary depending on the property type and the size and age of the home. First, let's look at condos. Typically, when you are renting a condo here, your only utility expense is electricity, as most condos have heat and water built into the condo fees, and those fees are generally paid by the owner. Utilities for a single family home can vary quite a bit depending on the size and the age of the house. And this is due to the fact that we do have some very cold winter months here, and your furnace is going to be working a lot harder when it is -30. So this is something to consider when you are looking at a rental. The average cost of utilities for a single family home in Calgary does range between $250 to $500 a month. Next up is your TV and internet. I know it's 2021 and not everyone has television. We're going to look at some packages that include both, and then some that just include internet. So for TV and internet, some of the big providers here are TELUS, Shaw, and Bell. Their internet and TV packages range between $120 to $215 a month. If you're just looking at internet, you're going to be paying around $50 to $125 a month, obviously depending on which package and carrier you choose. Next up is your cell phone. Canada is known to have higher than average cell phone plans. Typically, you're going to be paying between $80 to $125 a month for your phone. Unless you bring your own device, you will save a little bit per month. There are some discount carriers here like Shaw who do offer a $25 a month plan, but I haven't heard the greatest things about the coverage. Transportation. There's no secret that Calgary is a very vehicle-dependent city, however you can get by without owning a car here. Calgary does have a light rail system here called the C train, and it is made up of 45 different stations. The C train runs from 4 a.m. all the way to 1 a.m. and it covers nearly 50 kilometers of distance. For those working in the downtown core and looking to save a little bit of money on rent, it is a great option to find a place in the suburbs and take the train to work. Additionally, it is free to ride the train through the downtown core. We do also have an extensive busing system here. A monthly pass for that and the C train will cost you $109 a month. A day pass is $11 and a single fare will be $3.50. One thing to note as well is children under the age of 5 do ride for free. Another way many Calgarians do like to get around is on bicycles. Calgary is home to the most extensive biking path system in all of North America with over 700 kilometers of biking paths. Next up is food. This one was a little tricky because it can vary so much depending on the person. From my research online, in Calgary, it does say the average person spends about $168 per month on groceries. Again, this is just an average. To make things easier, I did find 2 websites that do show up-to-date stats on different grocery costs. I will leave those links below in the description if you want to have a look. And that is the total expenses that the typical person would need to pay when living in this city. Now that we have the total expenses, we're going to break it down into 2 separate categories here. One for a single person living in a 1-bedroom condo, and another for a family of 4 living in an average 3-bedroom house here. Let's have a look at the numbers. For a single person, the average cost of living here is $1,200 a month, excluding rent. When we look at the average price of a condo of $1,300, you're going to be looking at spending around $2,500 per month on living expenses. For a family of 4, your average living expenses here are going to be around $4,200. If we add that with the price of the average 3-bedroom house here, which costs around $2,250, your living expenses including rent would be $6,450 per month. But these numbers don't mean a lot unless you know how much you're going to be making here. The average salary in Calgary does range between $66,000 all the way up to $126,000 per year. Now that we've had a look at Calgary's numbers, let's compare them to the other 2 major cities here in Canada. First, we have Vancouver. The average monthly rent for a 1-bedroom condo is much higher at $2,000 a month. That combined with the monthly cost of living for one person is $3,200 a month. For a 3-bedroom house, the average rent is $3,700 a month. With living expenses for a family of 4, your monthly total would be $7,950 a month. Toronto has very similar numbers, with a 1-bedroom condo costing $1,950 a month on average, for a total of $3,200 a month. A 3-bedroom house will cost you a bit more, with an average home renting for $3,400 a month. That combined with living expenses for a family of 4, you're looking at spending $7,850 a month. And there you have it. Thank you so much for watching. If I did provide any value to you, please hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. It lets me know I'm doing a great job and providing value to you. If you do have any questions about Calgary or any suggestions on new videos, let me know in the comments. I do answer all those. Again, thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one.